I'm Bob, and I'm 70 years old. Over the next 4 episodes, I'm going to tell you the real story of how America was born. Not the sanitized textbook version, the whole truth, the courage, the mistakes, the contradictions, and the sacrifices. Episode 1, The Spark. December 16th, 1773. Colonists dump $1 million worth of tea into Boston Harbor. Why? Because it's not about tea. It's about principle. Britain is taxing them without representation. The Boston Tea Party is the point of no return. Britain responds with brutal punishment. The colonies unite. Within months, they're preparing for war. Episode 2. The shot heard round the world. April 19th, 1775. Lexington Green. 70 militiamen face 700 British soldiers. Someone fires a shot. Nobody knows who. But that shot changes everything. The British march to Concord and back. 16 miles of ambush. The colonists prove they can fight. The revolution has begun. 3 months later, Bunker Hill. Colonists stand against British regulars. They lose the battle but prove they can win the war. And in July 1776, Congress declares independence. There's no going back now. Episode 3. Darkest Before Dawn. Christmas night, 1776. The revolution is dying. Washington has 3,000 men left. Most are going home in a week. He makes a desperate gamble. Cross the Delaware in a blizzard. Attack on Christmas morning. It's insane. It saves the revolution. Then comes Valley Forge. Winter, 1777 to 1778. 12,000 men freezing, starving, dying. 2,000 dead from cold and disease. But they stay. They endure. Because they believe in something bigger than themselves. And at Saratoga, an entire British army surrenders. Benjamin Franklin, in Paris, uses this victory to convince France to join the war. The French alliance changes everything. Money, weapons, soldiers, ships. It's now a global war. Britain can't win. Episode 4. Birth of a Nation. October 1781. Yorktown. Washington traps Cornwallis. The French fleet seals the bay. After 3 weeks of bombardment, the British surrender. The war is won. America is free. But winning independence was the easy part. Building a nation? That almost failed. The Articles of Confederation collapse. States are fighting each other. Veterans aren't getting paid. There's rebellion in Massachusetts. Summer, 1787. 55 men lock themselves in a room in Philadelphia. They're supposed to fix the government. Instead, they create something entirely new, the Constitution. A framework for government based on checks and balances, power divided so no one can have too much. But there's a problem. Slavery. Southern states won't join without protecting it. Northern states want to abolish it. They compromise. 3/5. Each enslaved person counts as 3/5 of a person. It's morally wrong. But without the compromise, there's no Constitution, no United States. They kicked the problem down the road. 80 years later, it would tear the country apart in civil war. The Constitution barely gets ratified. Virginia and New York vote yes by tiny margins. But it happens. In 1789, George Washington becomes the first president. The Bill of Rights is added. Freedom of speech, press, religion, protection against government tyranny. The American experiment begins. 4 episodes. From the Boston Tea Party to the Constitution, from rebellion to nation building, the whole messy, complicated, inspiring story of how America was born. Not perfect, not pure, but something genuinely new. An experiment in self-government that continues to this day. I'm Bob, and this is how America was really born. Watch all 4 episodes. The Spark. The Shot Heard Round the World. Darkest Before Dawn. Birth of a Nation. The Complete Story. No sugarcoating, just the truth. Because if we're going to understand America, we need to know the whole story, the glory and the shame, the courage and the compromises. That's real history. And it matters. See you in episode 1.